Utah delivers the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody's doing great. Whew, here we go again, man. So welcome to the Moto Merry-Go-Round. Let's go ahead and unpackage Rice Eccles, Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, first of all, Salt Lake City, beautiful state, beautiful town. We definitely appreciate Salt Lake and Rice Eccles hosting Supercross, a Supercross. I don't know if the finale, a day race in Utah. Now, maybe it's just because Walty remembers back in the day. Sam Boyd, just so spectacular. The desert at night, just beautiful. The stars are out in the stands, on the track, and in the sky. I mean, it's just in the after party, the strip, the Hard Rock. It was just insane. Such a great place. And the party atmosphere, nobody jumped to the airport. Very few. Everybody stuck around and left the next day when it was in Vegas. So and the whole theme, we used to have like dice, and even though I was like, even Triple X, we were always ready for that one with our graphics because we are always rocking the dice, but everybody did, playing cards and special graphics and glitter, and it was just fun, and like flamingo girls, it was just rad. But, it is what it is. We have to celebrate what we can, and we'll celebrate that tonight. I mean, first of all, Jett, good job. You earned it, dude. You are like an alien, a freak. Jeremy, it's probably, if anybody can do it, it's going to be hard. I mean, it's going to be hard to break Jeremy's record because when Jeremy did this, the technology isn't where it is at today. I mean, these bikes now are just insane. And somebody could rise up out of nowhere. But if anybody can do it, it's definitely Jetson. He is that much better than everybody else. He's efficient on this bike. He doesn't risk it all. And, so good job. And Tom Vial, I mean, congratulations. I mean, not a spectacular performance. I think RJ probably had the best performance. He came in second. He was right there the whole time. He was fighting. The dude's just a gritty fighter, a family man. He's been at it for 10 years. So, good job there for RJ. He was probably, for me, like, I was just stoked. I was stoked for them all. Probably most stoked for RJ, but definitely respect to the other two guys. And Jetson, I mean, just what can you say? I mean, we put you under the microscope. It was nice to see him get a little boo birds out there, so it wasn't just all donuts and rainbows and sunshine. I think he's had some pullback. I don't see him pushing this whole, factory fun zone stuff or whatever they're calling it. And the donut thing is kind of falling off the wayside. I mean, at this point, the dude's a gazillionaire. He gets it. I think he realizes that it's Wall Street and moto. He just now is all about a paycheck. At first, I think he was just being led around by the industry. I'm not so sure he's being led around by the industry. He's going to, hopefully, Jetson, start leading the industry around. I think you're starting to call some shots. So good job. Now, Hunter, great job. You kind of ruffled the feathers of El Hombre. This summer could get a little sketch for you. I think El Hombre did make a pretty aggressive pass on you. It was far from dirty, but I could understand how you'd be a little burned or bent rather, and maybe dish a little back out because to you, I'm sure it felt dirty, but when you watch the tape, hopefully you'll understand it was just hard racing. Now, it did rob you of potentially a pretty good finish, a possible podium. And speaking of podiums, Cooper Webb and Justin Cooper hit the podium. Great job for those guys. Chase Sexton looked pretty good. Again, I think with Chase, he's exuding a lot of confidence. Maybe misplaced because even though he's the only guy really that's going to be able to potentially challenge Jett, and like even Ricky was saying, I think there's a good chance we could see it. If you're betting, you're definitely not betting against Jett. I mean, I think part of even like with Ricky cheerleading for Chase to have something for Jetson, I think the main reason he's doing that is just to promote the sport. Because first of all, what we should be talking about is there's going to be nobody there. No Eli, no Kenny, no Cooper Webb. I mean, a bunch of dudes are dropping out. In fact, Chase Sexton, he could drop out. It could be another walk-away season. I mean, we're making it pretty easy to just hand over championships in the outdoors to Jetson potentially. Now, some of these guys might find some speed and rise up. It's the outdoors. It's long. Mechanical is going to happen. But it's pretty much, I mean, I think he's just coming off a perfect season. So you got to expect that's probably what's going to happen again. So I think when Ricky's trying to promote Chase, it's the only guy he can promote. And second, they're just trying to hope that they can sell this television package or streaming package. It's already been sold, but basically keep the views coming in. And of course, for us Moto fans, we'll be watching regardless if it's the Jett show or not. But I even asked it here prior to the race. I'm like, hey, man, are you guys more excited for the 250s or the 450s in Utah at the finale? And let's go ahead and cut over and reveal that poll. Here you go. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, you're more excited to see the 450s or the 250s this weekend? 80% of you said the 250s, baby, while 20% of you said the 450s. Bring on the Wonder Boy. Thanks to everybody who left a comment. Make sure you guys jump over there, get involved, do some bench racing. Now let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. And there you go. Most of us are like, yeah, I mean, the 250s is really where it was at. So I expect that to be the case this summer. I think the 250s could be a lot of fireworks, but hopefully the 450s, man, I'd love nothing more to see Chase get in there and make this thing interesting and bring it down to the wire once again, at least make Jett kind of work for it. But here's the thing. I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to ask it on the community page. For me, I just don't know if we're really ready to I mean, for Jett, I think most of us like him. We want to like him. But when you see somebody, I don't know, and it's that easy and they're just walking away with it, and after kind of being a sellout initially, I'm not sure everybody's real. I mean, they'd probably jump all over him like a cheap suit again. One misstep out of you, Jett, and I think the crowd turns on you. But so far, I can tell you have people working with you, making sure you say and do the right things, I would imagine. And you're just a nice kid. I really have nothing against Jett. I think he's a really, really nice kid. But in terms of that, I mean, there was just a lot going on in Utah to unpackage for sure moving forward. But it was a really good race. Again, Danger Boy, good job. Apparently he's not happy with Vial. This should be fun going outdoors there. Danger is probably going to go full send. He's not afraid to ride people hard and ruffle feathers. Even Jordan Smith, I mean, he was like pretty much giving him the business. Like, nobody's safe from Danger Boy. I don't care if you're his teammate. I don't care if you're from visitor from the other country. I don't care who you are. Danger Boy has basically no filter. And for that, I kind of like him. Kind of like Danger in terms of that. Other than that, it looks like we're losing Ricky. Sorry for all my Ricky fans, but apparently he's not going to be in the broadcast for the outdoors. And you're going to have, but I think Weege and Bubba. So that should be a great, great team for announcing. I'm super pumped. Like you, Ricky, love Bubba though. Bubba is just keeping it so real, so real. Do you see some of this, the things that he says during the broadcast? Like, Ricky's like, well, I don't know about that. He's like, what do you think, Bubba? It's like, Bubba's like, I think he's giving him the business, bro. Like, he's keeping it way more authentic and way more real. So nothing against Ricky. I think, we'll have just like the others that came before him, we'll learn to love him. Even when he went through his boo birds, eventually we grew to love Ricky. I don't know if we'll necessarily ever really love him as an announcer, but I think we're getting used to him, and that's fine. I'm personally glad he's there. But other than that, you had Filthy Phil. He got a bunch of hype his last Supercross. Good job, long career, Filthy Phil. Another guy. You got a reason Filthy Phil is even we're acknowledging him is because he's another guy keeping it real out there, speaking his mind, and understands the swamp that the industry is. And, he's not going to just fit into some mold that Supercross wants everybody to fit into, some corporate situation so they can sell sponsorships to energy drinks or bring in new outside sponsors. That's what they want out of these riders. Very cookie cutter, and Filthy Phil refuses to do that. So hats off to him. Hope he has a great outdoor season. Who else we got? Cincerillo, unceremonious. He came into his pro career, winning his first race. He came in last on his last pro race, but props to Adam Cincerillo. He did it like a gentleman. That had to not be easy for him. I know he's got this kind of thing where he really expects, and he's trying to basically use affirmations to get himself behind the mic and become some kind of commentator. I'm not sure if that's going to come to fruition or not. I'm sure there's something for him out there. I'm not sure if it's in the main Moto broadcast, but we would love to have him. And Adam Cincerillo, congratulations on a long career. I know you made a bunch of money. I'm sure you've invested a bunch of that, but I'm sure that you do need probably an exit strategy. I don't know if you made right off into the sunset money, but it wouldn't surprise me if invested right, you probably could basically take a lot of financial pressure off with the money you've earned. But congratulations. Good job, Adam Cincerillo. Adam Cincerillo. Good job, brother. Other than that, I don't know, you guys. What did you think? Did it deliver for you? Is it better to have it in Utah, in Vegas? They're trying to hype up the SMX finale. Will be at Vegas Raceway, not Sam Boyd, but in Vegas. So actually, this could be actually something that could work out where we could have after parties. It will be in Vegas, and hopefully the whole Vegas vibe will come back. In fact, now that I hear myself say it, I'm sure that'll be the case. In final, come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. I want to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Utah, welcome to the swimming pool. You delivered. Other than the track being a little bit humdrum and not a lot of action, we got the Supercross season wrapped up. Bring on the great outdoors. In the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off at every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Appreciate the content. I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.